This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Good evening and welcome to Headlines Now, your primetime bulletin of the day on Ndtv-Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew.
Hi, I'm Peer Mohammed. I am bringing you details of Vijaykanth's call for regime change in Tamil Nadu.
I'm Shabir Ahmed and I'll bring you all the latest details on attack on journalists.
But before that, let's take a quick look at our top stories tonight. Congress's EVKS Ilangovan embarrasses his party once again, saying his party men too should be given a chance to contest for Chief Minister. Meanwhile, DMDK's Vijaykanth says defeating the DMK is his divine calling, says that change is what people of Tamil Nadu want. A journalist is slapped and verbally abused by an assistant commissioner. The fraternity demands his suspension. Fans of the superstar are gung-ho even with a sneak peek at the movie of the year. Endiran's trailer receives a thumbs up.
That's what I can say. Yeah.
On day 2 of the Champions League T20 IPL, rulers Chennai Super Kings are set to take on the depleted New Zealand Stags. And the city is soaked in celebrations and stocking on delicacies on Lord Ganesha's birthday. Well, let's go straight ahead to our top story. Infighting in Tamil Nadu's Congress party is rearing its ugly head once again. The Congress party's EVKS Ilangovan has again expressed his ambitious political stand, which threatens to upset ties with its main ally in Tamil Nadu, the DMK. He also defied the leader of his own party in the state, who warned of action against him if he went ahead with his independent views. Our political reporter Shabir Ahmed brings us the details of this latest tension.
காங்கிரசுக்கும் திமுகவுக்கும் பலனாக இருக்கிறது, நல்லுறவு இருக்கிறது, நட்புறவு இருக்கிறது. வேற கட்சிகளை கூட்டணியில் இணைப்பதை பற்றி நாங்களும் காங்கிரசும்
Just days after Chief Minister Karunanidhi indicated his alliance with the Congress party is as strong as it should be, senior Congress leader EVKS Ilangovan has signalled that was not enough. After raising demands for sharing control over the government, this time he wanted the state's top job for his party.
நான் இப்போ மந்திரியா இல்லாமல் இருக்கலாம், எம்பியா இல்லாமல் இருக்கலாம், but I am still a AICC member. AICC memberனா தமிழ்நாடு காங்கிரஸ் கமிட்டி தலைவருக்கு நடவடிக்கை எடுப்பதற்கு அதிகாரம்.
He also defied a warning from the Congress party's leader in the state, KV Thangabalu.
அதற்கான நடவடிக்கைகள் வரும் என்பதை மட்டும் இப்பொழுது சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன்.
என் மீது நடவடிக்கை எடுப்பதற்கு தங்கபாலுக்கு எந்த விதமான அதிகாரமும் கிடையாது.
The new tension has forced the Congress leaders in Tamil Nadu to seek instructions from the party's leadership in Delhi.
Sources in Thangabalu's camp say EVKS Ilangovan is developing a personal agenda, that of floating a new political party ahead of the 2011 assembly elections. His ongoing tour across the state is being seen as an attempt to whip up emotions and mobilize supporters. In Chennai, Shabir Ahmed for NDTV-Hindu.
Well, in fact, this was not the first time that EVKS Ilangovan has jumped the gun and spoken against the Congress. Let's in fact listen in to what the former TNCC president said last month, which had in fact irked the Congress High Command at the centre.
இன்றைக்கு ஆளுகின்ற சில அரசியல்வாதிகள் சில விஷயங்களை வைப்பதற்கு குடோன்கள் தான் தேவைப்படுகின்றன என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு வளர்ந்திருக்கிறீர்களே. யாரால்? நாங்கள் போட்ட பிச்சையின் காரணமாகத்தான்.
I personally feel that Congress should contest on its own and win all the 234 seats.
Well, those provocative statements led the Congress High Command to issue gag orders to all of its party men in Tamil Nadu, really. In a statement, the Congress in charge for Tamil Nadu, Gulab Nabi Azad, said, and I quote, "I would like to warn all those people making statements on the alliance. In future, any statement by any leader against the alliance will not be tolerated. Action will be taken. And joining me this evening on Headlines Now is the Tamil Nadu Congress Committee President, Mr. K.V. Thangabalu, who joins us live. Sir, thanks very much indeed for joining us tonight. EVKS Ilangovan has repeatedly been speaking against you and the alliance your party shares with the DMK, despite those gag orders, as the leader of the Congress party in the state. How do you respond to that comment made today?
I am a disciplined soldier of the Congress party. I always function within the framework of the Congress and the Congress ideals, rules, regulations, and moreover, I follow the direction of Madam beloved Sonia ji and her directions. Anybody violates party discipline, they have to face disciplinary action. Every political leader, worker, anybody in the respective political parties, they should respect the party constitution. Likewise, I want all congressmen to follow the party constitution and particularly the directives of the Congress leadership. As and when anybody disregard the leadership of the Indian National Congress, that will be reported to the appropriate forum. Accordingly, actions will follow.
So when you say actions will follow, are you somehow suggesting that Mr. Ilangovan is a leader with little and maybe less discipline, someone who is violating your party's rules and the norms?
I don't want to name anybody for that matter, maybe a worker, maybe a leader, maybe anybody for that matter. The Congress High Command will not tolerate, the TNC leadership will not tolerate any indiscipline in the party.
But Mr. Thangabalu, he has been targeting you personally as well. Looks like to me, no offense, like he wants you out of your chair.
Whatever allegations against me is false, baseless, unwarranted. One, the Congress party has a tradition, Congress party leadership has every right to do whatever the manner they want to appoint or remove or whatever it is. It is the Congress party leadership's prerogative. No one in the party can officially go to the press and ask anything in this regard, but if anybody has any grievance, they can approach the appropriate forum. That's all.
Right, there have been reports doing the rounds that Mr. EKS Ilangovan will perhaps one day float his own party. Do you believe something like that will further divide the Congress into factions? Are you aware of something like this in the first place?
Nobody can split the Congress party when I am there as president of the TNCC. It is more than me. I am a humble soldier of the Congress party. It is Madam Sonia Gandhi, our beloved leader, and who is the president of the Indian National Congress. We are all here in the party because of Madam Gandhi and the supreme sacrifice and the tallest personality as a leader. And no sincere Congress worker will leave the Congress.
Sir, these comments today came as a huge embarrassment to the Congress party. Gulab Nabi Azad said that action would be taken if those rules were not followed. Mr. Thangabalu, what action will you now take?
I don't want to say anything, hypothetical questions, answer. Let the day come, we'll see.
All right, a very diplomatic answer there, but thanks very much indeed, Mr. Thangabalu, for joining us tonight on Headlines Now. Well, apart from EVKS Ilangovan, there's also another person who is at the neck of the ruling party. It is the DMDK president, Vijaykanth. Today, on the eve of the 6th anniversary of the party, he called for the defeat of the DMK in the 2011 assembly elections, saying that it was the divine calling of the DMDK cadres to defeat the DMK at any cost, and that the people of the state expect change of regime in the upcoming assembly polls. He charged that poverty, unemployment, price rise, power cuts, law and order breakdown have made people long for a regime change. And he also asserted that the dream of the DMK chief and the Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi would not come true. Well, the DMDK chief said, and I quote, the DMK should be defeated at any cost in the upcoming assembly elections. Liberating people of Tamil Nadu from the DMK rule is our divine duty. Unquote. And for more on that reaction from the DMDK, Peer Muhammad, our senior correspondent, joins us live from our newsrooms. Peer, Mr. Vijaykanth has been keeping us guessing every single time. What do you think he has in his mind this time around when he makes these claims?
Evelyn, Vijaykanth has finally made his stand very clear. It is to defeat the DMK government in the upcoming assembly elections. And he has earlier said that both the DMK and the ADMK are corrupt parties. And he was not giving a very clear picture of what he has in mind. But today, it is very important that he made this statement today. In fact, his party's launch anniversary is falling on September 14th. And he has made this statement today to his party cadres, particularly after DMK chief and Chief Minister Karunanidhi said his ties with the Congress are quite intact. He has been kind of dilly-dallying with both the Congress and the AIADMK, and after Karunanidhi made it clear in Trichy that his ties with the Congress are very strong, he has made this statement on Vinaya Chaturthi day, saying that it is the divine calling of my party cadres to defeat the DMK in the upcoming assembly elections. The message is quite clear. He might opt for an AIADMK alliance. I have also spoken to the Presidium Chairman of the party, and he is also indicating that, Evelyn.
All right, thanks very much indeed, Peer, for joining us with that mood in the DMDK's camp. Now, when it comes to journalists, it seems, looks like the Chief Minister of the state has not adhered to his promise of security. A reporter from a private television channel was attacked today by a member of the Chennai Suburban Police, perhaps the ones who are to be ensuring that security. The television journalist was taking pictures of a dead body that was removed in Pallikaranai when that assistant commissioner, whom you're seeing on your screens right now, from the Madipakam area objected to him clicking those pictures and physically abused him. The police officer also tried to snatch away his camera from him. Just hours after that attack, journalists in Chennai have gathered to condemn the attack. They've asked for the suspension of that ACP and have urged that a case should be filed against him. They've also threatened to stage a stir in front of the Chennai Suburban Commissionerate if the Suburban Commissioner fails to take any action against that cop. And joining us live for more on that story is our political reporter Shabir Ahmed, who joins us live from our Hindu studios. Shabir, very shocking visuals there that we've seen. What exactly happened? Why was that ACP really, slapping and abusing the journalists in that fashion? Was it the journalists doing at any point of time?
Well, Evelyn, one can say that he was doing his duty. That is why he had to pay this price and get slapped by an assistant police commissioner. In fact, a short while ago, we spoke to that journalist and he told us that immediately after receiving an information that there is a body being recovered under mysterious circumstances in Pallikaranai area, he went there and he wanted to take visuals just to update their bulletin with this latest news of a body being found and we have no other details because in fact the police have denied divulging any information regarding that particular issue. So that was something which was taking place at that spot in Pallikarnai, and immediately several journalists, he was not the only one person, Jaishankar was not the only journalist there, along with his colleagues, other colleagues who are covering the suburban area. They went there and they were trying to take pictures from a long distance. Immediately Thangaratanam, the assistant police commissioner from Madipakam area, he objected and he started abusing, and he definitely wanted that journalist to move from that area to actually go away and not to report on that particular story. And why he was very keen on that particular issue is something which is not known, and we are also trying to contact this particular assistant police commissioner for a very long time. His mobile phone is switched off, and also there is no reaction from the police as well as of now. And also it has shocked the entire journalist community. In fact, this is the third such attack taking place against a reporter when he is on doing his duty, just discharging his duty, and this is something absolutely shocking. And this has happened just days after Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi promised that journalists will be protected in the state, and definitely action will be taken against those who attack journalists. But in fact, a police commissioner who is working under him right now, Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi is the Home Minister of Tamil Nadu, and a police officer who is working under him has defied his orders and also behaved in such a bad manner with journalists, Evelyn.
Right, it is more or less becoming a short and images that we're seeing every other day. But thanks very much indeed, Shabir, for joining us with those details. We'll only have to wait and watch how the suburban commissionerate really reacts to that decision for further updates on that story. Well, still ahead on headlines now. Small is big. The first day, first show of a trailer has lots to tell about the superstar effect.